Who wants to be afraid? Have you ever been afraid? Have you ever felt fear in your life? If you did, this message is for you because I'm about to show you how to confront fear in your life and what to do when fear does come into your life. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to another video. It's very good to have you back. My name is Bianca Petrovan and I'm here to teach on happiness. If you are in pursuit of happiness, this message is for you. Please subscribe and hit notification button and you will never miss another tips on how to activate happiness in your life. In today's video, the little piece of practical advice will be about confronting fear and what to do when fear actually comes into your life. First of all, let me start with this verse which is very simple and straightforward and applies to this message. It goes like this. I sought the Lord on the authority of His word, and He answered me and delivered me from all my fears. So there you have it. Nice and simple. Seek the Lord your God and He will deliver you from all your fears. This is the very simple thing and the first thing that you can do to annihilate the fear in your life. This should be your first instinct when fear does come into your life, because let me tell you, I'm not here to tell you a magic thing that will happen in your life and you will never feel fear ever again. This is not true. I am here to show you 3 steps in which way you can battle this fear in your life. I wonder how many times we find ourselves saying the words like, I'm worried, I'm so afraid, I'm concerned that, I wonder what is going to happen. These statements and these words of fear and anxiety and worry brings out only bad and negative emotions and thoughts, and these don't help us, don't build up our spirits and our hearts, and they don't lift us up. So what is the point to use them? Don't go, because I'm about to show you another 2 steps that you can use in your life to stop the fear and stop worry and being anxious. Now, if you think about it, these words of fear and anxiety doesn't do us any good and doesn't even help to change our circumstances. More to it, they make us feel miserable and stuck and move our focus of the mind from the faith and hope, which is not good at all. So when you find yourself in a fearful situation, try not to verbalize it and say words out loud, words of anxiety and worry and fear. If we continuously stay in this fear and we feel fear, it won't do any good to our situation to change it, and it will prevent us from moving on and progress in our life. So the second step that you can apply when it comes to fear is to replace these words of I'm afraid, I'm worried, I'm terrified even with simple statement, I trust God. And in this way, when you verbalize it, you will release God's power in your life. And as I mentioned in one of my videos, God is working on your behalf. So you see, it's very simple thing that you are asked to do is to verbalize it and to actually believe God. Say, I trust God. And you will see that in this way, fear will go away. This is the part that you can do to reach that breakthrough when it comes to fear. If you trust God, God will deliver you from all your fears. You just need to verbalize it, to say it out loud, and to believe it. And this is the part that you need to do to reach this breakthrough when it comes to fear and help removing fear, if I might say, from your life. You know, being afraid is not the lack of courage. Actually, courage is acting while being afraid. That is such an amazing statement, and if you think about it, is actually true. It's not that you will never feel fear in your life, right? Be courageous and act while are you afraid, and you will see by making these steps of action and actually doing while you're still afraid, the fear won't have any power over you. The fear will disappear from your life. Just try it and I promise it will work. Now, if you want to tell me that, this is who I am, I'm a worrying person, I worry about my future, I worry about my family, I'm worrying about the crisis and the political situation, I worry about the global warming, about my health. This is who I am. This is me. I'm a worrying person. Let me tell you, this is not who you are, because this is not your original design. Because God didn't give you a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. This is who you are. Trust God and His word. And the last thing to do in order to overcome fear in your life will be to develop a good habit, like saying several times a day, I am not afraid. Doesn't matter what are you doing or what is the situation, what are you doing in that moment. You can say several times, I am not afraid. I am not afraid. And trust me, when fear does come, this will be the first instinct for you to say, I am not afraid. And the power of words, as I mentioned in the previous video, it's so important. Don't underestimate the power of your words. Your words count. So, this is what you need to do. To build a habit, a healthy habit of saying daily, I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. And while you are saying it, you will believe it. Trust me, this works. You see, you need to make this decision today in not leaving this spirit of fear intimidate you and call the shots in your life. You need to decide, and fear will flee. Be brave, be courageous, and do it afraid. This is the cure for fear in your life. And listen, I'm not saying not at all that you won't confront fear and you will never meet with fear ever again in your life. The only thing that I'm saying is that you have 3 little steps in order to overcome this fear in your life. First is to seek the Lord, the God of your life, and He will deliver you from all the fear that you may encounter. The second one is to replace these words of anxiety and worry and fear with I trust God. And the last one, but not the least, will be to develop a healthy habit of saying, I am not afraid. You don't need to wait for the situation to be in a fearful situation, is what I want to say, in order to say it out loud, I'm not afraid. Just say it, doesn't matter what are you doing daily. And when fear does come, you will be prepared. These are the 3 simple steps that will help you to overcome fear. If you enjoyed this video and if you lasted so far, I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Don't forget, subscribe and hit notification button and you will never miss another video on how to activate happiness in your life. Until next time, stay safe and God bless.